You are going to eat something today that no human being ate for the first 99% of our existence. It might be in a bag, it might be in a box, and your body, built by hundreds of thousands of years of eating something completely different, is still trying to figure out what to do with it. The question of what prehistoric humans actually ate is one of the most contested debates in modern science, and the answer is almost nothing like what you have been told. Start with the myth. The popular image of the caveman diet is simple: meat, meat, and more meat, spears, mammoths, fire. This is the origin story behind every paleo diet book ever written, and while it contains a grain of truth, it misses most of the picture. Biological anthropologist Herman Poncer, whose research on the Hadza of Tanzania is the most detailed study of a modern hunter-gatherer diet ever conducted, found something that surprised almost everyone. The Hadza diet is wildly diverse: tubers, berries, honey, baobab fruit, birds, small game, and occasionally large game. But across the year, plant foods make up roughly 50% of their caloric intake, not 10%. Poncer's work dismantled the idea that our ancestors were primarily carnivores. They were opportunists. They ate whatever the land offered, in whatever combination the season allowed. Paleoanthropologist Richard Wrangham at Harvard has argued that the single most transformative event in human dietary history was not hunting, it was cooking. His research presents the case that controlled use of fire to cook food, dating back at least 1 million years, fundamentally restructured the human body. Cooked food releases more calories. The jaw got smaller, the gut got shorter. The brain, supplied with a richer caloric stream, got bigger. You are the animal that cooking made. Archaeological evidence adds more. At Ohalo II, a 23,000-year-old site on the shores of the Sea of Galilee, researchers found remains of at least 140 different plant species consumed by the inhabitants. 140, including wild barley and wild wheat, grains eaten by hunter-gatherers more than 10,000 years before agriculture was invented. Researcher Amanda Henry at the Max Planck Institute analyzed dental calculus from Neanderthal teeth and found starch granules from tubers and cooked grains. Neanderthals, who died out 40,000 years ago, were eating cooked plant foods. They were not just hunters. Then there was honey, one of the most calorically significant foods in the prehistoric diet. The Hadza will climb tall trees and endure mass bee stings to access honeycomb. Cave paintings in Spain dated to 15,000 years ago depict humans raiding beehives. Honey was not a treat. It was a survival priority. And seafood. Coastal populations going back 160,000 years show evidence of heavy shellfish and marine resource consumption. Sites on the South African coast contain enormous shell middens packed with mussels, limpets, and sea snails. Marine foods are rich in omega-3 fatty acids and DHA, nutrients critical for brain development. So what does this add up to? Your prehistoric ancestors ate a diet that was seasonal, diverse, minimally processed, and almost completely free of refined sugar, seed oils, and synthetic additives. They ate whole animals, including organs. They ate insects. They fasted by circumstances between hunts, between fruiting seasons, through lean months of winter. That seasonal rhythm of feast and fast shaped your metabolism, your insulin response, and your gut microbiome at a cellular level. Your body expects variety. It expects seasonality. It expects long gaps between eating and the occasional extraordinary caloric windfall. What it did not expect was 3 meals a day, every day, of the same processed inputs, year-round, available at any hour. You are eating in a way no human being ever ate before about 100 years ago, and your body, still running on prehistoric hardware, is doing its best to keep up.